Always wanted to be in the professional wrestling business? The EPW Wrestling Academy is now enrolling. Visit EPWWrestlingMS.com for all the details on how to make your dreams a reality. Do you have what it takes?
I've used wood and bond for years with my taxes, and I've been well pleased with every turnout that I've done with them, and I'm glad to know that she has my back. As long as she's been doing it, she's done it for me.
I use wood and bond. My whole family uses wood and bond. I always get one-on-one service here. They treat me right and never have any problems. They enjoy coming here.
To all my awesome friends in Mississippi, this is Brett Michaels. I'm going to see you at the Crossroads Arena Saturday, November 11th, Veterans Day. What an honor for me as a son of a veteran, bringing my friends and hometown heroes. And we are about to get crazy. On the Brett Michaels Party Growl, right? It's going to be awesome. I'm fired up. And I got a little blues. I'm going to bring it to you. I'll see you at the Crossroads, November 11th. The arena is going to rock. Be there, get your tickets early because the Party Gras Mardi Gras is on, bringing all them poison hits.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing this Wednesday night? Hope everybody is doing well. Make sure, and if you're joining us here on Facebook, make sure, do me a favor, click the like button and click the share button. There's a little bit of an issue with the service that we have tonight. It didn't give anybody like a long-term heads up that we were going live tonight. So make sure and hit that share button. If at all possible, that helps us get the word out a little more. And if you are joining us on YouTube, be sure and click subscribe. If you haven't done it already, it's absolutely free, and click that thumbs up button because that helps us a great deal, helps us be a little more discovered on YouTube, and ultimately helps us get the word out. So that's what we're here to do. And tonight we're here to talk a little bit of EPW wrestling and talk about this weekend, big weekend in Mantachie this weekend. I actually just got back from Mantachie. I hadn't been there, hadn't been back too long. We were at the Mantachie Monster Mash Trunk or Treat, the town-wide trunk or treat, handing out flyers, doing all kinds of stuff, trying to make people aware of this weekend. And I'll tell you what, if you've never been over here, if you've never been to Mantachie during that Monster Mash, there is literally, there is people everywhere. I think there was probably 10,000 people in Mantachie. I don't think there's probably ever been that many people in one time at Mantachie, except for maybe this time last year. but spent most of the afternoon in Mantachie handing out some flyers and trying to make everybody aware of what's going on this weekend at Mantachie High School. EPW is coming to town for the first time ever. It's a big fundraiser for the athletic department, and man, it's going to be a big card. But guys, if just a reminder, if you have any questions, any comments, anything, make sure and put those in the comments, and we'll throw them up on the screen, and we'll talk a little bit. We'll talk a little EPW for a little while, and then hey, I'll answer some tough questions. It doesn't bother me a bit. We got a little room full here, so like I said, make sure if you're following us on Facebook, hit that share button. Hit that share button. That helps us get the word out a little more, because that's what we're trying to do, is get the word out to as many people as possible. And man, I tell you what, we got the word out tonight at the Monster Mash about this Saturday night. Big card this Saturday night in Mantachie. EPW coming for the first time ever to Mantachie High School. It's a fundraiser for the athletic program. And it's, man, it is going to be something else. First time in Mantachie, so we are definitely going to show up and show out, as the old saying goes, this weekend. And I personally cannot wait. Mantachie is actually where I graduated from high school. And the gym that we're going to be in, I was the very first graduating class to ever graduate in that gym. So it's kind of cool for me personally. And man, I hope that thing is, I hope it's packed to the rafters Saturday night. But we'll talk about a few things going on with the Mantachie show, and a few things. We're going to announce a couple of matches, and something that I think is super cool is, guys, if you come to the show, if you buy a ticket to get into the show, you are automatically entered to win $100 cash. Literally, you don't have to buy anything else. You don't have to do anything. If you buy a ticket to get in, you are entered into a chance to win $100 cash. So you can't beat that. You do have to be present to win. So guys, if you're on the fence about this weekend, maybe this will push you on over a little bit. So man, you can't beat this. Come check out some hot wrestling action, help out the high school, the athletic program, and maybe even walk home with an extra $100 in your pocket. So yeah, super cool. And like I said, all you got to do is buy a ticket to get in. You do have to be present to win, but all you got to do is buy a ticket to get in. You don't have to buy anything after that. Just buy a ticket to get in, come in, check out some cool wrestling, help out the athletic program. And EPW is going to put $100 cash in your pocket for some lucky winner. So that's super cool. And man, I don't know what else. I don't know what else it takes to get you there. Give you $100. There we go. Give you a chance at winning $100. But big card this week, big card Saturday night, and we're going to talk a little bit about. We're going to announce a couple of matches right off the bat. If you were at our television tapings this past Saturday night, and I'm going to tell you what, there's probably a lot more of you that were than weren't, because it was absolutely packed full this past Saturday night for our television tapings. It was phenomenal, man. Loud and proud. You guys were showing out Saturday night. But you've seen some things go down. Not going to throw a whole lot of spoilers out there, because I want you guys to check out the TV product to see what happened. But man, some stuff went down. And this Saturday night, you're going to see DDT Diana Taylor take on Maddie, the American Baddie, which will probably not be pretty. If you were at the TV tapings this past Saturday night, then you saw what happened. And yeah, so these two are going to square off this coming Saturday night in Mantachie. And like I said, that will not be pretty. I promise you. And also another big matchup we want to announce is that the Dream Killer, Eric Wayne, will go 1-on-1 against a former champion, Jason Genesis. So there's no telling, man, such a contrast of styles here. Of course, Jason Genesis is a mat technician, probably one of the top 5 EPW champions ever. And of course, Eric Wayne goes without mentioning, just his family lineage. And then you just don't ever know what Eric's going to do. So there is no telling what he's liable to try to pull off this weekend in Mantachie. And I think it's his first time there. So there's no telling what is liable to happen in that big matchup. I'm looking forward to that. And then our EPW championship will be on the line. Marco Harris will defend against Trace Lee Hunt. And that should be I'm interested to see that match. I don't think that has ever happened before. So I'm interested to see that matchup. Should be a great matchup. And it will happen this coming Saturday night in Mantachie. So make sure you are there. And then we'll talk about a few other folks that are going to be on the card for this Saturday night. Danny Dollar will be in action this coming Saturday night in Mantachie. The Punks will be in action this Saturday night. DC Daniel Cross will be in action Saturday night. K Swiss will be in action Saturday night. Insane Dane will be in action Saturday night. Isaiah Cone will be in action Saturday night. And then a couple other things I want to talk about here. The front row hero, Brandon Savage, will be in action Saturday night. Now, I know you guys saw the announcement on our television tapings about Justin Klein, and word has it he still may show up. So we're not exactly sure what's going to happen there, but the frat row hero will be in action this coming Saturday night. Also, I'll let you know that the sellout Daniel Nova is on the card this coming Saturday night. So you get those 3 folks under one roof. And then I believe the EPW Commissioner Bone Crusher is going to be in the house to make sure that everything is on the up and up. So you've got 4 very volatile people that do not like each other under one roof. So we will see what happens this Saturday night. And the only way you'll know what happens is you got to be there. So make sure and get your tickets now. One other thing, Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock is going to be in Mantachie this coming Saturday night. And if you follow us on social media, you saw that Hollywood Jimmy actually sent a little video in about one of the coaches there in Mantachie, Miss Andrea, who has been very hands-on about getting EPW to Mantachie. And we have this video from Hollywood Jimmy. And I tell you what, let's just check that out.
You know what? I can't believe it. We're going to have to go to Mantachie, Mississippi. Out of all the places in the world, Mantachie? And they have a ladies coach? What's her name? Miss Andrea? Something like that? I can't believe it. They have a ladies coach. No wonder they lose all the time. You know what? She should be washing the players' clothes. She should be doing something for them. She should be washing dishes at the school. She should be in the cafeteria. She shouldn't be a coach. But you know what? I want to be there this Saturday night, and I want to meet this so-called coach. A female coach? No worry, you lose. I want to meet her this Saturday night, and I will be there.
So there you have it. Hollywood Jimmy says he is going to be there this coming Saturday night, and he is going to be looking for Coach Andrea, Miss Andrea, this Saturday night. And I tell you what, I don't know. Jimmy probably needs to stay in his lane after some of the comments he just made. I tell you what, Jimmy doesn't have a lot of good luck when it comes to personal issues with coaches. So who knows what will happen this Saturday night? You got to be there. Hollywood Jimmy will be there. and Lord knows what he's going to try to stir up. And of course, talking about the frat row hero and the whole Justin Klein situation. So we're not exactly sure what's going to happen there. We've heard he's not going to be there because he's been suspended, but we also have heard that he may show up. So who knows what can happen? Who knows what can happen? And we look into the future. Our next big television taping, which will be Super Sunday, November the 5th, special bell time, 3 p.m. Sean Hoodridge will be joining us for the first time ever, making his EPW debut on Super Sunday. And we got a couple other announcements we're going to be making pretty soon about this big event. We've never, it's the first time ever we've done a television taping on Sunday afternoon. And we are going to call it Super Sunday because, man, there's going to be all kinds of crazy stuff go on. And then, of course, you see what's hanging around Sean Hoodridge's neck. And I'm understanding that he will be bringing the snake with him. So, yeah. So he will be there. He will be in action. We'll be also making some other announcements about Super Sunday, but those tickets are on sale right now as well. And some of them have already sold. So if you want to get on the front row, you better get those tickets as soon as you can. And make sure and grab your tickets for Mantachie this weekend because it's going to be a big night. I promise you, we're going to pull out all the stops this coming Saturday night in Mantachie, and then Super Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. And as I said earlier, if you have any questions, any comments, anything you want to ask or say, make sure and put those in the comments, and we're going to throw them up on the screen, and I'll answer those questions. And even if they get me in trouble, I'll answer those questions. How about that? All right, let's see. Rico Dawson, hello. How are you? From over on YouTube. Appreciate you joining us. Yep. If you're on YouTube, make sure to click subscribe and click that thumbs up button. And those super chats are much, much appreciated. What is up, Christian Burns? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better. I knew you had been a little under the weather. Andrew Calvin, excuse me. Hey, Neil, proud for what you do for EPW fans. Keep up the good work. Man, we've got a awesome team. We got an awesome staff. We have an awesome talent pool. Yeah, man, it's EPW sitting on all cylinders, and we appreciate the kind words there, Andrew. Sure do. Let's see. Christian Burns this past Saturday night was awesome. It was. I'm gonna tell you what. It may have been the top 5 television tapings for me. It was that good, man. It was, you had to be there to know what happened, and you had to be there to experience it. George Smith, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Mr. S. Haney from over on YouTube. Was that Brett Michaels? It absolutely was. Brett Michaels will be at Crossroads Arena November the 11th. Go to crossroadsarena.com and get those tickets. Sure was. Christian Burns, I won Brett Michaels tickets on the radio. That is super cool. I have never won anything in my 42 years of living. I have never won anything on the radio, ever. Ever. Ronnie Jordan, what's up, my friends? What's up, my friend? Let's see. Give them to me. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're doing well, Ronnie. I know you're probably at work tonight. Let's see. Christian Burns, it will be my first concert. Well, that's cool. And I've actually seen Brett Michaels a couple of times. I saw Poison a couple of times. Of course, he's the lead singer for Poison. I saw him I've seen Poison a couple of times, and they put on a phenomenal show. So if you haven't got tickets for that, make sure and go grab them. Crossroadsarena.com. Let's see. Rico, hello. Mike Thrasher, what's up? Can't wait for Saturday night, Mantachie. Hope all is well. Can't stay on. Got to go back to work. Have a great night. Yep, I know. Mike Thrasher's out keeping the roads hot tonight. You be careful out there. Rico, is always great to see you. Well, I appreciate that. Let's see. Referee Cole Jackson, what's up, my friend? Referee Cole, he put in a little overtime on our last set of television tapings. He was the lone man as far as the referees go last weekend. But man, he killed it. Did a great job. Let's see. Excited for Crown Jewel this Saturday. I didn't even know that was this Saturday. I seriously didn't. I just read that they had just announced some kind of big super show in Germany, which that's pretty cool. Let's see. Awesome. Hello, Joey Gross. What's up? Saw you at lunch today. Mike Thrasher, I'm going if I'm not working. Brett puts on a heck of a show. Haven't heard anything yet on work. You'll probably hear something soon there, Mr. Mike. Let's see. Ringside tickets are probably going fast. They are. So make sure and get your grab those ringside seats for Mantachie if you want them. There's not a whole lot of them. So make sure and we've got an allotment of them online that you can buy on our website. And then the school actually has a bunch of those tickets. So if you want to be on the front, you better buy them now. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to be down on the floor, you better get those ringside seats. Let's see. I counted 150, maybe a few more. Man, there were so many people moving around. It was hard to tell. I tried to kind of scan the crowd a couple of times and see if I could halfway count how many people was in there. I know 150 is not. I know 150 is not correct because there's 85 chairs on the floor, and every one of those were full, and the bleachers were all full, and there were some people standing. So if I had to guess, maybe closer to 180, maybe 180 people in last Saturday night. Man, it was packed and everybody was loud. I loved it. Let's see. No need for spoilers. I love surprises when it comes to pro wrestling. Yeah, it's a little weird when you film your television show and you still do live shows. You get kind of in a time warp. It's kind of weird. It can be interesting to book if I'm going to pull the curtain back a little bit. Let's see. Christian Burns had pretty good luck with radio contest. I won 5 this year. Well, you must have gotten all of my luck. Every single bit of it. Lurvy, 1963. Hello, Neil. What is EPW Wrestling doing for their Halloween show? Memphis Wrestling does their Halloween Spooktacular. EPW's Halloween show is, well, we are actually a little bit different than Memphis. We do live shows that are not television tapings. So we do multiple shows in a month. So I guess our actual Halloween show was October the 6th is when our Halloween tapings were. But we did another set of tapings this past Saturday night, which is a little bit closer to Halloween. So we actually did a big trunk or treat and a bunch of stuff like that. So it's a little bit different. And no, Lurby, we didn't have a named show, I guess, for our Halloween show. So yeah, we're a little bit different than Memphis because we actually do more live shows than Memphis does. Let's see. So Nature Boy Ric Flair just showed up on AEW Dynamite. I'm proud that he finally did because it was only a matter of time before he did. So no big, honestly, and I hate to sound like Debbie Downer, but it wasn't really a big surprise. Everybody knew at some point he was going to show up. And then when they said they had a surprise for Sting, I mean, who else could it be? The Black Scorpion? Well, I guess it was the same. Black Scorpion was Ric Flair, so I guess it was the same person. It was the Black Scorpion and Ric Flair. How about that? You guys probably don't even remember that story. I'm showing my age. That happened in the early 90s. Let's see. Christian Burns, Bone Crusher, and Daniel Nova versus Justin Klein and Brendan Savage. Losers leave EPW forever. Wow. Well, that's some big stipulations. I really don't think anybody would want either one of those teams to leave forever. What is up, Lewis Jones? Living the retired life. The countdown has dwindled down. Lewis Jones is officially retired. He is officially lazy. He is officially doing nothing. He watches TV and eats corn dogs all day long. That's all he does. Congratulations, Lewis. I will probably never see the day that you're seeing today. Larry had Justin Klein visit my Facebook page. I wore a blue plaid shirt and a polo to get an idea of what character types I would play as an actor. He said I look like a northern nerd, Luke Duke. Who is he? Luke Duke. That is, isn't that from the Dukes of Hazzard? That was Bo. Yeah, Bo and Luke Duke. Yeah. That's kind of funny. Let's see. See Jimmy Blaylock is in his wheelchair and doing his best Ironside impression. Hollywood Jimmy in that wheelchair. Every once in a while, he just has to get in it. Let's see. Can't wait for Saturday. Cole, I cannot wait either. I'm telling you, this personally for me is a big nostalgia thing. To go and actually promote a show where I graduated high school, where I said I will be in the wrestling business somehow, and to go back and actually promote a show there is just super cool for me personally. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. And I've actually talked to some of my old friends and some of my old high school buddies that are coming out Saturday night to help support. They've all got kids that go to school at Mantachie now, but they're coming out to help support the athletic program and support EPW and see exactly what we do. They've all seen it on Sunday morning, I've been told, and they're coming out Saturday night to check it out live, and it's a big deal for me personally. This coming Saturday night, I really can't wait. Joy Wilson, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Ronnie Jordan, no snake in the building. Well, unfortunately, on November 5th, there will be a snake in the building. I asked Julia about the last time there was a snake in the building. That was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. But yes, there will be a snake in the building November 5th. May even have an opportunity to get your picture taken with that snake. How about that? How cool would that be? Rico, what's Bone Crusher's duties? I have been curious about it. He is the EPW commissioner. He is our commissioner. He makes sure everybody keeps it between the ditches, if you know what I mean. Mama J. Cole, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Let's see, Ronnie Jordan, maybe so. I was busy. I lost count. I'm telling you, it was a lot of people there this past Saturday night. And I think there's going to be a lot of people there this coming Saturday night in Mantachie. I really do. Ronnie, I remember the Black Scorpion. I do too. A lot of people turn their head away from the Black Scorpion angle, but I actually thought it was really fun. Of course, I was a lot younger then. That was in 1990. I was 9 years old, but I liked the Black Scorpion angle. I thought it was awesome. Let's see. No loser leave town. Maybe loser's wife gets their head shaved. Oh my God. Boy, that'd be something. Somebody would get whooped over that. Lewis, thanks, buddy. Yes, my famous corn dogs. We sold completely out of those famous corn dogs. We completely sold the concession stand out this past weekend at EPW. It was insane. Let's see. Neil asked a question on how do wrestlers are able to get booked by EPW. Well, to be considered, and guys, you have no idea how many people we get hit up by. And some are really good and some are, let's just say, not so good. But go to our website and click on the contact button, and there are some instructions there on some stuff you need to submit in order to be considered to be booked for EPW. And One more thing, guys. I want to put out there. If you are subscribed to our EPW Backstage, we have Gene Jackson and I have just finished a series of interviews where we talk about a lot of backstage EPW stuff, behind the scenes stuff that never really sees the light of day, other than the few people that are in the know. And either, I think tomorrow it goes up, there is about a 45-minute conversation on what EPW looks for in talent in order to get booked. And it's a pretty in-depth conversation. So if you're interested in behind the scenes conversation and behind the scenes stuff, then you need to subscribe to EPW Backstage, not Backpage. Oh my Lord. EPW Backstage. Can't believe I said that. EPW Backstage. You need to subscribe to that and check out some of the interviews that Gene Jackson and I have done. We talk about the very beginning from taking over EPW back in 2018. And we talk about that, how that worked, how we ended up on television. If you remember the episode where me and Jimmy Blaylock ended up way out in Area 51, and we talk about that we talk about all that, all the behind the scenes stuff that went on with that. A lot of really cool stuff on EPW Backstage, and you need to check it out. If you haven't already, there is a 7-day, it's powered by Patreon. Yes, it's a subscription service, but you get a 7-day free trial. So check that out. And like I said, that episode about what we look for in talent, and we actually critique some of our talent. That episode will go up tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So check out EPW Backstage. Go to our website, epwwrestlingms.com, and there is a button that says Backstage, and it'll get you there. Super cool stuff on that, though. Jimmy Blaylock is a wheelchair kid. Oh my Lord. Let's see. Ready for Saturday night. It's going to be huge. I can't wait, Lewis. This is Mantachie's my old stomping grounds. Well, I guess it's my current stomping grounds because it's where I live, but especially the high school. I went to kindergarten all the way through 12th grade there. See, you can relive the Sting storyline on Peacock Network. What a plug. Way to go, George. Check out the Black Scorpion Sting storyline on Peacock. I'm subscribed to Peacock, as a matter of fact. I don't think I ever watch it, but I'm subscribed to it. Can't wait for the Rent the Building Sunday. Yep, big private party on Sunday. And you too can have your own private party at EPW. Just send us an inbox message, and and we will tell you all the details. We do birthday parties. We do wrestling birthday parties with an actual wrestling ring. You can book your own matches. We do super cool. So we do a lot of birthday parties during the year. Let's see. Hope to see y'all Saturday night. Yes, I hope to see everybody in Mantachie Saturday night. Big fundraiser for the athletic program. And like I said, I graduated from Mantachie, so it's a pretty cool thing for me to get to go back and actually promote a show at Mantachie. Let's see. I heard of a masked European wrestler called the Red Scorpion from either Spain or Italy. Who was the Black Scorpion? The Black Scorpion ended up being Ric Flair. You need to go back, as George said, you need to go back and watch it on the Peacock Network. It's actually pretty interesting. A lot of people snarl their nose up at it now, but it's actually pretty interesting. It was fun when I was a kid, anyway. Haley Rogers, what's up? How are you? Christian Burns, when are we raiding Area 51? I say Jimmy Blaylock will be the first one ran over by the crowds. No, I'll tell you what, like I said, I've been to Area 51, and I've been to the back gate of Area 51. And, guys, I cannot describe to you how desolate that place is. And literally, I mean, those guards could have shot Blaylock and I, buried us in the sand, and nobody would ever do what happened to us. I didn't have cell phone service for about 5 hours that day, way out there in Rachel, Nevada. And I'm telling you, I will not be raiding Area 51 anytime soon. It's the who would Neil Taylor book on the show if you wanted to? Like, from what you got to narrow your question down a little bit more, Rico. But that is a good question. I guess you're talking WWE, AEW, WWE. Let's see. I have always been a huge fan of The Miz. The Miz is really good. I think they have missed a lot in The Miz. I think they've missed a lot. They missed a lot in I can see his face, but I can't think of his name. Dolph Ziggler. I think they missed a lot there. AEW, I think Daniel Bryan has a lot left to offer. And Christian Cage is gold right now. Those would probably be my picks. Welcome for the free advertising. Let's see. I think Cole Jackson should get a raise after Saturday night's show. Man, I tell you what, he worked 9 matches in a row. He was a hoss Saturday night. Let's see. I think Ronnie George should get a raise after Saturday night. Man, it was busy Saturday night. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Well, guys, like I said, Mantachie this Saturday night. I can't wait, guys. I really, personally, I cannot wait for this show. This Saturday night, bell time is 7:30. The doors open at 6:30. It is a fundraiser for the Mantachie Athletic Program. Get your tickets now at epwwrestlingms.com. And guys, come hungry. Come to the show hungry, because the athletic group is going to have their concession stand open, and they're going to have, man, they're planning on all kinds of awesome food. So make sure and come to the show hungry. And like I said earlier, all you got to do is buy a ticket and be there that night, and you have a chance to win $100. So if there's no other reason to buy a ticket and come to the show, hey, you can go home with an extra $100 in your pocket, and all you got to do is buy a ticket. That's all you got to do. But anyway, guys, I enjoyed talking to everybody. I always do on Wednesday nights. Appreciate everybody that's jumped on. And man, this coming Saturday night in Mantachie, I cannot wait to see everybody. Can't wait to see a lot of old faces. Can't wait to see all of our EPW family there. And a lot of my family's coming to this show, so I'm excited about that. And man, yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Make sure and get those tickets, guys. Helps go to support the athletic program, goes to a good cause. Come hungry. They're going to have a full concession stand open, all kinds of good stuff. And it's going to be a big, big night of action. And guys, I thank you again for joining us. We'll talk again next Wednesday. Next Wednesday night, we're going to talk a lot more about Super Sunday and all the stuff that's going to go along with that. But we will see you this Saturday night in Mantachie. You guys have a good night, good rest of the week, and we'll see you Saturday.
EPW Wrestling comes to Mantachie, Mississippi for the first time ever, Saturday, October 28th, for a huge fundraiser for the Mantachie Athletic Program. Tickets are on sale now at epwwrestlingms.com. Don't miss the EPW action for the first time ever in Mantachie.